Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be about spiritual work, inner work, shadow work. It's all the same thing. The more inner work you do on yourself, the more you heal yourself and turn yourself into a better person. And the more blessings you receive. See, these blessings will stack up for a while until God, Spirit, think you deserve to have your blessings. They're going to make you work hard for it. The more inner work you do, you're healing all kinds of wounds inside yourself that are toxic, that actually shouldn't have been there but happened because of experiences that you've been through in life. You can't go through an experience in life and not have some kind of issue from it. Whether it's on your mind constantly, mental illness, just issues that you have to heal about yourself. The more extreme your life, the more extreme your inner work is going to be. That has to be healed and purged and let go of. Like I said, the more inner work you do, which is shadow work and all that, anything that you do to improve yourself, the more blessings you are stacking up in your life that will come to you eventually when God feels you deserve it. See, I didn't know that when you did shadow work, the inner work, that you're building up blessings for it, but you are. I found that out recently, after all these years on this journey. Because you're changing yourself into a better person. One less toxic person in the world. And you're turning more towards God. Which means you are turning your life around for the better. If you have mental illness, you need to go and be tested. There could be medication that you possibly could be put on to help correct the problem, whatever it may be caused by. If you have toxic issues, you should get counseling in some form or another, whether it's a psychiatrist, a psychologist, 5150, whatever it may be. If you have addictions of any kind, porn, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be, you need to go to rehab and have that dealt with. Because, see, it's not only hurting you, it's affecting everyone around you in a bad way. And it's going to make these people push you out of their life for good, and then you're going to wind up all alone. And that's not going to be pretty, and it's not going to feel good to you. An addiction is an entity that needs to be dealt with. We all know what entities are. There are entities for everything. Depression, guilt, shame, anger, everything that's not nice. When you sleep with toxic people or karmics, they transfer entities into you that will control you and your life in some way or another. Addictions. Sex, porn, drugs, pills, weed, needles, snorting, whatever it may be. People don't understand, if you're on this TFJ, The karmics are full of all kinds of entities. And when you sleep with them, that's how they're transferred over to you. Either that or through black magic that they do. They can put black magic on you and make you an addict to something. And a lot of people have been under heavy magic and didn't even know it. Do you ever wonder why, if you're a sex addict, you can't stop having sex? Imagine that. It's either magic or an entity. These things need to be dealt with. They need to be healed. And the way to heal that is to cut out the karmics. No more sex with them. Some of these toxic people have entities in them like Jezebel entities, incubus, succubus, all that kind of thing. And when you sleep with someone, you're not just sharing energy. You're sharing entities. You're sharing damage to your DNA. It's already been proven that these karmics can have your Akashic records switched so that you get their DNA, you get their karma and they get yours. Imagine that. If they can do that, they can do anything. Can't they? They can make you do all kinds of things that you would never do. A lot of disgusting, vile things. Like murder. Imagine that. If they can put addiction entities into you or on you, porn addiction, drugs, alcohol, all those kinds of addictions, what can't they do? Do you know when you do drugs and you do alcohol, you're opening up a portal for these entities to come into your body to wreak havoc on your life? Now people may think, well, she's crazy, she's talking out of her head. No, it's true. It's true. Because when you do drugs and you do alcohol or any kind of addiction, you are weak. You are in your weakest moment, and that opens the doorway to all these entities and demons to come into your body and run your life in the worst kind of way. Now, there are people out there that I know of who have sex addictions, and they can't understand why they can't stop having sex. Bingo! Or they can't understand why they can't kick their alcohol addiction. Bingo! Imagine that. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes that you realize. And when you do drugs and you do alcohol or you do whatever your addiction is, that's an entity that needs to be dealt with. And whether you go to rehab or not, it still needs to be dealt with. Because in the end, if you don't, it's going to kill your life. It's going to kill you. Is that what you want? I don't think so. That's why you need to be extremely careful of who you have sex with. Because every person you sleep with is passing something to you. Whether it be sexually transmitted diseases, demons, entities, whatever it may be. They're messing up your DNA. So you will have karmic children who are going to be your worst nightmare when they grow up. Imagine that. People don't stop and think about what they do and the repercussions from it. But they'll find out one day when their kids are older and they're going through hell with their children, because their children are going to be exactly like their mother. And you're going to be in a whole world of shit, aren't you? Mention that. A lot to think about. Kind of makes you stop and think, doesn't it? You know depression is an entity. Pretty much every disorder on this planet is an entity. Illnesses are an entities. A lot more going on in the world than you know. And people don't even have a clue, and they're just making a game out of sex to see how many holes they can fill. But they don't realize what they're doing to their DNA, their body, their life. And they wonder why there's so much karma and chaos and drama in their life. Because each time you feed that entity, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and your addiction gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Imagine that. That's why I say sex is not just sex. You're transferring energy, which means they will deplete you. And these people that are addicted, they're going around depleting everybody, passing STDs and everything, because they're full of entities of every kind. And they're transferring it with everyone they sleep with. They're passing it on to them. So everyone that's addicted to anything like that has got multiple entities inside them, and they don't even know it. And each person that they sleep with, they're spreading it onto them too, just like STDs. STD is an entity. Anything that happens to your body is an entity. I don't know about you, but I don't want no entities inside of me. Yeah, I have health problems, and I'm working on that. But that's not as bad as addictions that are out there. I have to end this here and now, so please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. I hope you will check out other content. I hope you will subscribe. I hope you will click the like button so this video circulates, gets the knowledge out there to people who need it. And it's a good way for you to start building up good karma for yourself. And we can always use extra good karma, can't we? Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.